Okay guys, we're leaving Ketchikan. We can feel the boat just starting to move a little bit. You can kind of see it move. That's where the cars were coming up, and on that blue ramp there, there's this guy in this little hutch over there. He's like using those controls. I don't know what he's doing, but he's like checking. He was here too when we like landed, so I'm sure he's like watching the side of the boat here. That boat over there, the lady in the cafeteria said that like that's another one of the Alaskan Marine boats. She said it was something like a hotel boat or something like that. She was saying, but it looks more festive than our boat. Now we're like going the other direction. We're going backwards. I don't know what we're doing, but anyway, I thought you guys might want to watch us leave Ketchikan, and maybe I'll tell you a story, because I know you guys missed my stories back there in Illinois. So when we came into California, I think it was Sunday. No, it must have been Monday. No, it was Sunday night. I don't know. It doesn't matter. When we came into California, we stopped at a like a little tiny gas station, and there was a cashier lady there that we talked to for a little bit. We didn't even get any gas there. We were just tired, and we needed to get out of the car for a minute, and the dogs needed to go potty, so we stopped there, and I took Eddie out of his cage because we were going to clean his cage a little bit. And anyway, the lady was telling me, this was like in Southern California. We had like just gotten into California, and the lady was telling me that we should go as far as we could that day because the next day it was supposed to rain, and it wasn't supposed to stop for like 3 days. And she was saying like they were going to be the wettest place in the world, and like it was the most rain they had gotten in like 10 years or something. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I don't know whether she was right or not. I assume she was. She lives there. But so we didn't go any farther than we had planned on going. We still had about an hour left because we were pretty tired that day. So we just went as far as we planned. But we appreciated that she said it was going to rain. We got up the next morning, and it still wasn't raining. And we like made it through like pretty much all the rest of California before it started to rain. But we were kind of like in a valley. We weren't on I-5 then. I think we were on 99. And but anyway, we kind of had to come like up out of the valley and then down into Oregon. So the north part of California was like super hilly, and I didn't realize, I guess, that it was going to be like that high up. And so then it like started raining right when we like hit that part, because like it was like really flat in that valley part, and there was like sheep on the side of the road, and like cows, and like mostly sheep though, and some goats and stuff like that. And then but they were it was really flat right there, but then it was getting really foggy when we were driving through there, and then it started raining like the closer we got to Oregon. And then I passed a sign that said that we were at 7,000 elevation. I didn't realize like we had gotten up that high. When we passed the Continental Divide, it was like 7,725 elevation or something like that. So we were like almost as high as we were there when we came down on the other side of the Continental Divide through Albuquerque. And that was terrible. But that was like 4 or 5 lanes of traffic when we came through Albuquerque, so it wasn't as bad. But then when we came down out of North California into Oregon, it like started raining, and it was dark because it was nighttime. And so like the speed limit was like 60 or 65. And I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. Albuquerque wasn't that bad. And then like start seeing all these digital signs that are like saying, hey, it's really slick. You should probably only be going 50 miles an hour. So I'm like trying to slow down, but I'm like, it's not that bad. And then I like started hydroplaning when I went around the second like curve. So then I was like, oh crap, all right, you better slow down. So then I like slow down, and I'm like not trying to get on my brakes too much because that's like bad, you know, to just ride your brakes. But like people are just like passing me crazy. They're just like going crazy on this highway, and it's only 2-lane highway right there coming into Oregon. And so then like I slow down, to more like 50, 55, and I'm like doing okay. But then we like got through some more stuff, and then like I'm like, oh, this isn't too bad now. Like, it's getting better. Like, I'm getting used to it. So I speed back up to about like 60, and like I hydroplane again. And so then I'm like I just gotta like stay at the 50. So like the U-Haul's like way ahead of me. I have no idea where the U-Haul is. It's like crazy. I like can't see anything because it's dark and it's pouring down rain. And I'm like, everybody is just like passing me like crazy. And I'm like, I know they're locals. They like know the place and stuff, but I'm just like, this is crazy. And then I started like looking around, like careening down this hill, like going crazy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're all gonna die. And I'm like looking around. There's literally no other minivans anywhere on this freaking road. So then I'm like, oh great, I'm the crazy lady who brought a minivan from Illinois to careen down from the mountains and crash and kill everyone. But then I'm like, well, my husband's freaking driving a box truck and he's like way faster than me. Like, I'm gonna see him crashed on the side of the road. But we didn't. I finally like got out of those hills and it was fine, and I didn't hydroplane anymore. But then like I finally got to like where it was more flat, and we were in town, and we were like about a half hour from where we were gonna stop, and I just speed up to like 85 to catch up to this crazy person in the U-Haul, because he was just like running down the hill, like not even caring that my daughter's in his freaking car with him. Like, I don't even know what happened. But anyway, that was our exciting trip through northern California into Oregon. But we didn't die, so that's good.